Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Good. For
Yeah.
sure.
For sure. For sure. Oh shit! You know what I ain't doing? My dumb ass.
No.
Maybe I did do it. Maybe I'm smarter than what I think.
That's the old joint.
Yep. Nope. I sure did do that. It's all good.
They gonna be thinking we back in time. Went back into the past.
Nah. I'm gonna get it right.
See, moments like this, we need like some intro music or something.
Yeah. We're gonna get that. And we here.
Got an idea on that too.
Here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Drinks Discussion Podcast, man. It's your boy KvngBak, KvngBak. My man, Primetime, not even here with me. What's up, Primetime?
Yo, what's goody?
For sure, man. And I got my man Complex in here with me. Complex, what's up, man?
What's going on? How everybody doing?
Sure, man. You had a good week, brother?
Pretty good, man. It was definitely pretty good. No
Okay.
complaints.
All right.
No complaints.
That's what we like to hear, man.
Yeah.
Mental health good?
Oh, for sure. You know, some days deal with a little anxiety. Some days better than others, but you know, you learn how to balance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Name, I don't never ask you how your mental health, brother.
Man, it's
Wow.
It's hanging in there, man. It's hanging in there, bro.
Like sometimes I be feeling like a trash ass friend because I be like, yo, I'll never ask my man about like his mental. I always, if I hit you, it'd be like, bro, you trying to go out? Like, bro, you trying to go out, nigga?
But sometimes that's just what a nigga need, bro.
Yeah,
Get out the damn house, bro. Cause I don't be
fact.
doing shit. You know this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I just be like, damn, man. Sometimes I just need to get out, man.
And the idle mind is a devil's playground.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Talk
And it's
about
like, bro, like,
Sure.
and sometimes, man, it ain't even. And I feel like this for especially guys, like sometimes I don't even really be needing to talk about stuff because I already know what I need to do. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Sometimes I just need outlets. You feel me? To kind of, you know, let loose or blow some steam.
Sometimes you just want to vent.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to vent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but a lot of times that's what happens, bro. Like, nigga hit me up, be like, yo, man, we about to go out. And then, like, in the car ride, I might be like, man, let me tell you what happened. You know what I mean? And then that's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? So,
but see, sometimes like moments like that will put you in, you know what I'm saying, or put you in box shoes to where it's like, how many nights have we had where we've been in the car, we're on the way here. Mm-hmm. I didn't initially call to ask you about your mental state, right. But you end up, bro, check this out. And that'll make you think like, damn, like I never asked my man how he's doing mentally. Like, you know?
Right.
So it's a revolver. It's definitely a revolver.
For sure. All right, y'all brothers ready to now can you do me a favor? Can you hit that light over there? Oh yeah, I got you. All right, so are y'all ready to get into these topics for today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We got a couple we gotta get off for the day, man.
And you about to get us canceled on this first topic.
Oh,
I am not about to get us canceled.
You know what? I'm gonna have to.
Cause you don't even know how I'm gonna intro this shit,
bro. I'm gonna have to like give you like a Mr. Get Us Canceled something, bro. You're gonna have some kind of name that has cancel in it.
Hey, what's up, D, man? What's up, D? We appreciate you following through, brother.
No cancellation.
For sure. Yeah, man. Cause look, the way we go about topics is different, man. So we go about it not getting canceled.
We're gonna change your name from KvngBak to King Cancel.
God damn, man.
All right, man.
God damn, dog.
Come on, let's go. No cancellation. That's what we're gonna call them. I got you, bro. I got you. We're gonna call you no cancellation.
Appreciate that, brother.
That's how we're gonna play that, man.
So I wanna know what y'all perspectives perspective on this is. So, is it valid to only date younger women? Reason why I asked this, I was at the that nigga changed his whole perspective.
Damn.
So I told you he gonna get us canceled.
So that's fire.
I was at the bar, man, and I'm having a conversation with with the shorty, and she was talking about only dating older guys. She's like 25 or so. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about only dating older guys, right? So this older, well, I wouldn't say older, he's maybe like 2 years older than me, right? That was sitting next to me. He starts talking about, he's like, well, I only date younger women. He said, and he listed his reasons why. One of the reasons was because he wanted kids and or wanted more kids. And then another reason was that I felt was fucked up was that he wanted to have a sense of control over it. He didn't say it in like a direct manner, but like he was like, yo, if I do X, Y, and Z, she ain't got no choice but to go with it. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's controlling as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you why I like what you just said. You were taught, because I was taught this, you were taught to read what a person don't say. That's why you was able to read the fact that he want that sense of control, because of course he's not gonna sit in that conversation and say, I want a sense of control over them. Like, no, because it's gonna sound mad weird. You know what I mean?
It is weird.
But go ahead. I just wanted to say that though, because I fought with the fact, you know what I'm saying? That was, you read that situation. Yeah.
So like, for me, I think some of the best relationships I've probably ever been in were with women that were older than me, only because I have an issue with teaching, right? So, and it's crazy. That's what I want to transition over to eventually. I want to be a professor, but I just hate teaching like stuff that I feel like you should already know. You know what I'm saying? But you can't assume that everybody. But that's a personal battle that I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get y'all take on, dealing with a younger, like only dating younger women. And I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3 years younger. I'm talking about significant, you know what I'm saying? Like significantly younger. Like, we're all in our 30s, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking about dating a young lady that's like 21. That's, barely making it into some of the spots that you go to type shit. Mm-hmm. So where y'all sit at with it?
Oh, first let me hit this comment, man.
Oh shit, my bad.
It said, cause younger woman ain't shit. Oh shit. And the older woman comes with much baggage. Okay.
I think you meant to say baggage.
Yeah. I like baggage. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
that autocorrect be killing D.
I was about to say that's a form of a diamond.
All right. So kind of to counter what you're talking about. All right. Because you saying in a way he was saying he wants a woman that he can kind of control, and you stated that you like older women because you don't want to have to teach a young woman all this shit, right?
Right.
And my counter to that is that I feel like a lot of guys, I'm not talking about myself, but I feel like a lot of guys want a woman who's malleable. You know what I'm saying? They want someone they can mold. You get what I'm saying? They want somebody they can teach, so that way they can get on their wave path. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like if you have an older woman, it's kind of like they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She's setting her ways.
She's setting her ways, and a lot of guys, especially when you're talking about guys wanting to be the leader in the house, you have to be with a woman who's willing to follow. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how good of a leader are. If she's not willing to follow, she's not willing to follow. So I do feel like said the young women are easier to impress. That too. Look, and another thing on that is, I know because a lot of women like they rag on men who date younger, but here's the thing: is that a lot of younger women are looking for older guys. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's almost a balance in a way. You get what I mean? Where it's like because women typically are looking for men who are stable, got their finances together, own car, own crib, you know what I mean? College degree, all this stuff. You're going to get that in guys who are older. You're not going to find a lot, the guys in their 20s, and they might not have their shit together.
Still trying to figure it out.
They still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So if you're a woman who's like 21, 22, and you see this dude who's 35 and he got all his shit together, you know what I mean? Great career, all this other stuff. And also at that point, men are usually kind of, they've been through their whole phase at this point. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, if you're a woman and you're like, man, here's a guy he's already went through his whole phase. He's done trying to have fun. He got all this shit together. That's the type of dude I want.
But see, then if we're being transparent as men for real, and I apologize for cutting you off, but if we're being transparent as men for real, not even all men in their 30s, like even some men in their 30s, it may not be what the man in his 20s on his teens like don't quite have figured out. But hell, even men in their 30s, it's certain aspects of life or certain aspects of, you know what I'm saying, like navigating how he navigate that he hasn't even really figured out yet. So it all kind of revolves back to being human, if you ask me, you know.
Right. You know what? And Blondeberry says men want to date younger women because they're more impressionable. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
There was another, damn it just slipped my mind reading this comment. Shit, you're gonna have to get back to me.
But you made a point about balance, and I do agree with you on that. So, you know, a lot of the gripe that I had with dating older women was either A, they already had all the kids that they were planning to have in life and weren't trying to have anymore.
Oh yeah.
Or they weren't able to have kids. You know what I'm saying? They had not to say they weren't able to, but you know, it's a risk factor.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. A lot of them be afraid.
It's a risk factor after a certain age. So if they don't have kids by that age, it's like, you know, but for me, it's like, well, shit, the fuck? No, I want kids. So this is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why I say, you know, it was some of the better relationships, but of course it didn't work out because, you know, 9 times out of 10, it was that kid factor for me. You know, not being able to procreate is like really one of our only fucking purposes on this earth. So it's like, yo, if I'm not able to fulfill my purpose as a man, it's like, yo, I can't. The
reason for sexual activity is reproduction. I feel like a lot of us actually forget that aspect just because sex is just. It's I was just trying to find a word for it. Like it's very euphoric. Put it that way. Sex is very euphoric. So like we often forget that the main reason is reproduction. Yeah. Did you get your thought? Because then I was gonna run into the joint. So I'm gonna let you go ahead. Then I'm gonna run into the question.
Okay. All right. So I got my other thought was that another reason for the dynamic of like younger woman, older man is women typically want a man who is more experienced than they are. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's very rare that a woman is gonna be like, oh, like I've been with like 10 guys, and then she's gonna go with this guy who only been with like one woman. She's gonna be like, this nigga don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys,
I got a funny story.
Yeah, but like a lot of women want a man who can show her things that she's never seen before. Take her to do things she's never done. You know what I mean? You know, a man who's more traveled, more, you know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Because if they're going to follow somebody, it can't be someone who's like a novice in some shit.
Or someone, I love the wordplay, bro. I'm a reader, so yeah, that was fire. Go ahead.
But yeah, I feel like experience is another factor when it comes to like younger women, you know, dating and an older man, where a man is usually more comfortable with saying, don't worry, baby, I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you how to do that. And then in that way, that kind of feeds into his ego. You know what I'm saying? Versus a woman like, I got to show you how to do everything. You get what I'm saying?
Now, the funny thing, this is the funny thing, because I really almost lost my train of thought listening to you. Then I recollected it real quick.
All right, go ahead.
You're so correct. I was having a convo with some females that I went to school with. Which camera am I looking at? Straight ahead?
Right there.
I was having a conversation with some females that I went to high school with a couple years ago. I was in 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? So we chopping it up and we got to talk about tattoos.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'm a virgin, right? Now, mind you, I shot at one of them before I even said this. I done shot my shot at one of them, right. But we're talking about tattoos. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a virgin. Mind you, I have no tattoos, bro. Not even a speck, not a mole, nothing that's not natural. Yeah. So she's like, you're a virgin? Oh no. And I'm talking about, like, mind you, we're all inebriated. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the first thing that she heard, he's a virgin. Yo, when I tell you, she ran with it, which took me exactly to what you just said. Just because she thought that I was talking about this, it completely made everything that I was saying. Bro, it made my whole convo before tattoos null and void.
Oh, man.
No BS, bro. No, true story. I can't make this up, bro.
Crazy,
now, men only dating younger women. I know. It is completely invalid if you ask me. Is there anything wrong with it? No. But to say that you only date younger women, it sounds to me like you're intimidated by something.
Okay.
Personally, like what is it about a woman in your age group or a woman that's older than you that intimidates you? Right. Is it that, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it conversation? Is it like, what is it? Like, does she ask too much of you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I've had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you as far as, you know what I'm saying, older woman. Like, that was the only older one. I ain't gonna say the only older woman, but the only older woman that I dealt with where I felt something. She had one kid. You feel what I'm saying? She didn't want any more kids. I don't have any children. So in my mind, I'm thinking about that, but I like her so much. I'm just like, all right, you know.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
you get to that point where it's like, damn, I really like her. Like, she's checking off all the other boxes, but this is a big fucking box you gotta check off, you know.
And then you also have to factor in, depending on how old you're dating, she probably has a previous marriage, or she could possibly still be moving around, with that man's last name. So when you're dating older, it's different stipulations to that too.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't expect this topic to get that deep, dog.
I never thought about it from that perspective, though.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Okay, all right. Some valid points, fellas. Okay. So I want to talk about bedroom etiquette. And we as men need to understand that there's a certain bedroom etiquette we need to have when dealing with a woman. And I guess, I mean, I don't even know how to phrase this. It's been times to where I have gone to go see a young lady to, you know, do what we do, and just the etiquette that I brought forth. It was like, you know, I was raised by old heads, so it's like, yo, you know, don't ever take condoms from the girl. Always bring your own. You know what I'm saying? There's certain rules and regulations like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even getting to the door, right? If I'm at your door at 2 a.m, I'm not knocking on your door, shorty. I'm calling you.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that the etiquette starts there. You know, and it's crazy how I've watched, you know, even just like the front door part of the etiquette, you know, niggas knocking on doors like 2 a.m, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just also, what, bro, you got a phone, she got a phone, just call her phone. Be like, yo, I'm outside. Text her, door. You know what I'm saying? Like something, yo.
And no one has ever taught me that. That's hilarious. No one has ever taught me that. It was just something that I knew. It was just etiquette. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. Now, if you catch a person that we've all been at that level of belligerence where we've been outside hitting the door, I'm pretty sure. I mean, but outside of that, though, when we talking etiquettes, I feel like certain things you're supposed to know. What's understood shouldn't always have to be explained.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm the type of person where, you know, if I'm coming over to do that, I don't expect you to provide anything for me but the coochie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fresh and clean coochie is all I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying? I got my own water. I got my own condoms. I don't need nothing else. I got a Red Bull too. You don't have to ask me, do I need anything to drink? I'm good, love. I'm good. I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? And like, but I like when a woman asks me that though. Do you need something to drink? Mind you, I got a whole drink in my hand, right? And I'm drinking it as she's asking me, you need something to drink? No, I'm good. I'm solid. This bottle of water and this Red Bull is gonna last me our session. We're good. You know. So what has been, like, I guess, since I presented that, what has been like an etiquette that you've put forth?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That you feel like is essential. Like you feel like damn, I do that and I never knew or never thought about how it was received.
You know what? This might seem obvious, but I know like some niggas don't be on this shit, bro. But just making sure that your room is clean before the girl get there. You get what I'm saying? Because I know some niggas, bro, who be bringing girls over to the crib, clothes all over the floor.
Crib smell crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They got a plate of half-eaten chicken sitting on the nightstand,
sink full of dishes,
bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, just like clean that shit up before the lady get up on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Something like that. Maybe you know, like put in one of those little air fresheners, light some incense. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be like candles, Mr. Romantic or something, but just have it smelling good. You know what I mean?
For sure,
like,
for sure. So that shit definitely hit them. I got another one for y'all. Fucking have towels, my nigga. Like if she's coming over to your house, have clean towels, yo.
Listen.
You know, I mean, you know what? That goes for both. That really does go for both. Like I'm of the ilk where, you know what I'm saying, if I'm sliding through, I got some baby wipes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be straight until I get home and hop in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, wipe, all right, boom, I see you later. Get home, hop in the shower, and I'm good. But like, you know, if you got a woman that or you got a partner rather that is over there with you, and is expected to stay the night, then you might want to have some like shower supplies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have like no fucking Bath and Body Works shit. You know what I'm saying? You can just have that little the Dove sensitive care. You know what I'm saying? Tucked in the corner somewhere. Like, yo, yeah, I got some soap for you. You know what I'm saying? Wash rag, cloth. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing is crazy to me though. Having fucking toothbrushes. Having more than like, yo, sometimes I don't think niggas be changing their toothbrushes like they supposed to. It's supposed to be every 3 months, yo.
For real.
Like, yo, I have an abundance of toothbrushes.
As soon as those bristles start pointing all different kind of
it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. Some people be hanging on to that toothbrush, bro. That all the bristles be all out of place, bro. Like as soon as the bristles get out of place,
and they cheap be out of place, yo.
Once the bristles, personally, once the bristles start to kind of just like sway across your gums and you don't really feel it no more. Fuck the bristles go side to side. Once it's no longer firm, fellas. Once it's no longer firm, it's out of, you gotta 86 it, man.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I went on Amazon and I bought the dang on toothbrushes with the mutts on it, yo. Yo, the bamboo shits. Oh my god, yeah. I bought them toothbrushes with the mutts on it, man. I was like, I'm changing this shit every month. You know what I'm saying? I know it's supposed to be every 3, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, why not every month, nigga? I mean, you know, the shit was inexpensive and they worked. So
there you go.
And a couple others, man, for real. First and foremost, and this is where I thought you was going. That's why I was pointing at you. Very simple. Hold the door.
There you go.
Hold the door. Like, that's the most simple thing that you can do. Hold the door. Even if it's not the woman that's with me. Like, if it's a woman behind me, or I know this is a woman, hold the door. Just that simple. Now, we're talking crib etiquette. The crib, of course, cleanliness, for sure. Yeah. That's automatic. Cleanliness. On top of cleanliness, make sure it smells nice.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? The only thing that should indicate, and I hate to put it this way, but I actually had a female come into my crib and she's like, who crib you got me in? Like, who crib is this? Like, and I'm like, what?
Yo, I hate that fucking
like
question,
what?
Bro.
Yeah. And what made me even think to go where I'm finna go with it is looking, you know what I'm saying, at your setup. The only thing that should tell a woman that it's you and only you is just personal belonging.
Yeah.
It's personal belongings. It shouldn't be, oh, your crib is too clean. The woman gotta stay here. That's a bad, like you making us look bad. You're making us look horrible.
No, she making herself look bad because, yo, shorty, what kind of niggas you fucking with?
No. But then peep though, it still makes us look bad too because we started with And I'm pretty sure we don't want to say this, but man, these be our homeboys, man. This might be your partner, man. You come in this crib, and it's just crazy.
Right,
like,
but listen, but see, that's the whole reason I brought it up is because we all know somebody like that who's junky as shit, bro. Yeah. And it's like the most simple, rudimentary type shit, but we all got a homeboy who's junky as fuck and be inviting girls over to their crib
and be man. See, I be trying not to. Hey, shout out to you, boy. I was trying not to say that. Hey, yo, it be the raw. Excuse me, but I'm gonna be that word for a second. I'm gonna try to watch my mouth. I'm gonna be that word for a second. Yo, it be the rawest joints. Like it be the rawest joints. Like you'll see, like you might be kicking it with your partner, and he like, yeah, my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? The homegirl's coming over, and you looking at his crib, but you don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just keep it to yourself. And they come through the door, and you like, damn. And the way they come in, you can tell they been here before. And it's like, yo, you comfortable with this shit? Like, you don't say nothing because you don't want to throw your man in the butt. But man, yo, listen.
Bro, and not only that, bro, like ladies, man, y'all gotta have a standard, bro. Like if a dude invite you over and that joint is junky, you gotta be like, hey, listen, dude, I can't do this here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe another time I'll come back when it's clean, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and sure. I bet you damn right he'll have that shit clean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you know he trying to, you know what I mean? If he trying to hit, he gonna have that shit clean. But like if you go out there throwing it back in a dirty room, he ain't never gonna clean that shit.
It go back to y'all though. It go back to y'all. It go back to exactly what you just said, bro. It's the standard. Like you kind of, if you're like, how can I put this? We as men, and I'm pretty sure that all three of us can attest to this right here. We as men can kind of tell if a woman is used to a certain something just by how she moves, like how her setup is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it also makes you look at if she walks in or if they walk in and they're comfortable with this right here, then it makes you reevaluate what you look at. You feel what I'm saying? It goes back to like, okay, they're beautiful, gorgeous people.
Yeah.
But if you're okay with this, then this has to be something that something is not, it's not aligning. Right. You know, something the beauty is not aligning from all areas. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dr. Jordan Peterson, but he kind of he kind of speaks to like disenfranchised men who are struggling, trying to get their lives together. And he kind of says, he's like, hey, look, bro, like one thing you need to start off with is clean your damn room. Like, you know, he's talking to young men. He's like, look, bro, like a cluttered space is a cluttered mind. You know what I mean? And you trying to get direction, you're trying to find your purpose in life. You don't know what to do. Hey, look, start off with something simple. Get structure in your life. Clean your damn room. Keep your house up. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
I rock with Dr. Peterson for that. Peterson, correct?
Yeah.
I rock with Dr. Peterson for that because we'll hear that and then we'll also read something that says a genius's workspace is usually cluttered. So you feel what I'm saying, bro? So it kind of justifies, bro, for a lot of people. Yeah. And not everyone is on that wave frame. Some people just junky as shit and they read this dope ass quote and it just justified them being junky as shit. Like, so yeah, man.
So I will say this, man. So I will say when it comes to me making beats, man, if my room is like pristine and clean, like I will have beat block. But if I got laundry, I got to fold it in the bag.
Get busy.
If my bed ain't made up, nigga, them be the hardest beats I done made in years, nigga.
But like, look at the creativity, though.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But no, like, I mean, I strive to keep my space, up to par. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I find myself more so, trying to learn how to structure and keep the mess just to the table where my beat equipment is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it might look crazy, but to me it makes sense. It's like damn nigga, nah, I got it. I know exactly where it is.
Where everything get. Person move one sheet of paper, you can't find nothing.
Right. Out of here, man. All right, man. That was a good one. All right. So, 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 all right. what is foreplay for grown folk? What is foreplay for grown folk? Name. I want you to.
Foreplay for grown folk, man. I think, a lot of people, when they think of foreplay, they think of like first base, second base, giving massages and things of that nature. But, for grown folks, man, I feel like the majority of foreplay is mental, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the text message, it's the phone call, it's the music you playing on the ride home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look, that playlist fire.
You got that playlist, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
That coochie might get wet before you hit the dough.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, all right, so let's say you already at the crib. You know what I'm saying? And she on the way, man. So that's when you be on the phone as she on the way. You over there talking to her, getting it warmed up as she already coming. Like, girl, what's taking you so long? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So like, really get into it, and I think all of it. You know what I mean? It plays into it. Or she in the car, she riding with you. Rubbing the leg real quick as you driving through. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it rolling all the way through. So by the time y'all get in the dough,
what you Jay saying? Left hand on that steering wheel,
right hand in the pussy. Yeah.
Hey
yo, man, bro, it be like that though, man, and that's how you got to do it sometime, man. That's how you got to do it.
I think No, I think you're absolutely right, man. Because I feel like all of that is foreplay in general, man. The setup, man. Like, you know what? I think that over my years of debauchery, I've perfected my setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know that I want to be intimate with a woman and to set it up, I know what works for me. Because it works different for everybody. So I know what works for me. Oh, we got a comment too. Cowboy boots, cowboy hat, and be butt naked and come get this meat.
Then you end up with Nadine at the door.
Yeah. All right, yo.
Said yes, it could be everything you two did that day and or how you treated one another.
And that takes me into what I feel like foreplay is with adults. I personally feel like foreplay with adults starts before the car. Foreplay with adults starts before, if she's meeting you somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Or if y'all meet, no matter how it goes, it starts way before the ride to the crib. It starts before the bedroom. It starts with how y'all speak to one another, how y'all cater to one another. It's just chivalry as a whole, you feel what I'm saying? And we often look at chivalry as just an aspect of how a man treats a woman, but it goes both ways, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then that moves into, what was it? Hold on, because I was definitely listening. The soundtrack. I'm gonna use soundtrack. Their playlist is what was said.
Oh man, this dude.
You feel what I'm saying? It goes into the playlist. It goes into it goes into all of that. Like, then we all know what foreplay is. I'm not gonna say we all know, but you know what I'm saying?
It's a loosely defined word.
Exactly. Foreplay sexually, of course, you feel what I'm saying, which comes before penetration. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this is a factor. Like, for instance, for the first time ever, like, I actually had I'm just out with, you know what I'm saying? Like, just two lady friends, we kicking it, whatever. I'm not even having the bartender do his thing. You feel what I'm saying? What y'all having? I'm gonna go get it for, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna bring it back to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little things that one has everything to do with the other, but it has nothing to do with the other because it's something that, like you said, it's a loosely used word. So it's like, you're not gonna pay attention to it. Shit, like, okay, y'all decided to go for a walk. You decided to take her for a walk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's on the inside. You walking towards the street. Yeah. Little small things, bro. Like, all of that, I feel like kind of moves into the foreplay area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's
Nigga
pod now, man.
Right. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You know? Oh shit, man. That's good shit, man. All right. So, I was, I gotta stay up on Instagram. I do have to stay up on Instagram because my algorithm is fucking crazy. Thanks to this nigga, all my algorithm is fucking podcast clips.
I got off Instagram and now my YouTube does it to me. I can't escape it, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's like podcast clips, which I don't mind because it, sometimes it strums up the ideas of what we talk about here on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, when dysfunction becomes a comfort zone, ooh, and that's what a lot of women that I've run into in my lifespan have told me, "Oh, we ain't argued yet, and it's been 6 months. The fuck we need to argue for? Why are we arguing? Why you want dysfunction? Why would you want that? I'm a laid back guy. You start arguing with me, I'm liable to just walk off. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not about to raise my voice at no adult. Like, come on, man, I'm out of here, yo. But a lot of people thrive in that. A lot of people thrive in that dysfunction, and that's comfortable for them. And for the life of me, my mental won't logically fucking, I can't figure out why. Why would you want that?
I'm gonna be the first to say I've actually been one of those people before, and not even from a standpoint of I need dysfunction within a relationship, like I have to argue. You feel what I'm saying? But I've dealt with that from a standpoint of like just being so used to people being bogus as shit to the point where I can be talking to you and the first thing that you say that reminds me of, some goofy shit over here. Now you done turned into my therapist for the next like 30 minutes because I'm finna sit here and I'm getting ready to talk to you about how I dealt with this shit right here. And you feel what I'm saying? Right. You got to get the hell out of that shit right there. That shit is not the move. As far as what you saying, a lot of women, please. I don't know how many women watching that like possesses this shit, but please let it go. Because it's like some women, and I've dealt with it on several accounts, to where everything can be good. Everything is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good, but shit be too good. It's like they done dealt with, like how you said, we ain't argued yet, so I don't know. I don't really feel like you like me like that because I haven't made you mad. You haven't, you know what I'm saying, showed your ass. And that's the wildest shit in America, bro. Like, because it's like, but that's crazy because I give that woman that because she was at least verbal about it, even though, you know what I'm saying, you still got to check her, you know what I'm saying, and let her not check because check sounds bad. But even though you have to enlighten her, that's why it's bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why it turns into enlightenment. You feel what I'm saying? Like you enlighten her that's not okay. But you have a lot of women that don't even realize that they do this shit. Like things be going smooth. Like we be went out to eat, went out on a park walk, ate good food at that. We ain't went and ate no bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we be had a good day. And it's like just out of nowhere it has to be something. Like for instance, I had a female, bro, no lie. Ended up going through something. Ended up staying in another city, you know what I'm saying, with this female I was dealing with, you know what I mean? Everything is smooth. Out the blue. She goes in her couch, right? No, that was the second occasion. She did this shit twice. Okay. I'm gonna go with the first one because the first one is really preposterous. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yes, bro. The first one, my boy, the first one. She know what I'm saying, clothes being washed or whatever. She pulls out, I think it was an earring or some shit. What bitch you had in my house? Like who you had in my house? Like who? Love, I'm from hours down the road. Right, you know? Yeah. And you work from home, you know? Make it make sense. Who what the fuck are you talking about right now? Are you serious?
Lord have mercy.
Number one. Second one. She's I don't know. I can't say for some reason she digging on her couch because I would hope you go on your couch when you clean up at some point. You know, we're not gonna do it all the time, but at some point I would hope you clean down in your couch. She pulls out a chapstick. Chapstick look old as shit. It's just dirty. Shit got, you know how chapstick look, man. When it, you know what I'm saying, when a person don't care for the shit they put on their lips, you know what this shit look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, who chapstick is this? What bitch chapstick is this? Da-da-da-da. For one, you're dealing with me and I got a bitch in your house and her chapstick look like that. You should be afraid. For one. For two, again, I'm not even from here. What are you talking about? So it's like some people need dysfunction because it's fulfilling for some people, man. Like a lot of us come from it, but very few of us want to escape it. Feel what I'm saying?
That's deep, man. I've been in rooms with, with
one more time. I apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's made a lot of individuals, man. It's fogged a lot of individuals' minds to the point where they can't even see when a person is there to enlighten. You feel what I'm saying? You have a person in your life that's here for a reason, but you can't see that reason because of this person or because you're used to whatever it is you're used to. So now you become the enemy.
Nah, that's facts, man. Like I've been in rooms with with groups of women and like overheard conversations where they were plotting on starting an argument. Like what? Like why would you plot that? Like why? Like, and they're not young women, These are women like in their 30s, and it's like, bro. So you're plotting the man that you claim to love. You're plotting on starting an argument with them. You are out of your mind. Something is wrong, and the girl and her friends is hyping this shit up. Yeah, argue with that nigga. Why? Why can't you come home to peace?
Worst thing associated with that I ever heard a woman say was, I'm a ride for my bitches. I don't care whether she right or wrong. I'm a ride for my bitches. And bro, that's so toxic. That is so toxic because I don't give a damn. Like at this point, y'all my guys. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't but so far from friendship. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all my guys type shit. Yo, if I see one of y'all moving crazy, we just bro. Man, it's not. That's. I'm gonna come at you correct because you're a man still. Right. Like I done had a homeboy moving wild. Like men do what they do. It's not all men. Some men when they find what they're looking for in life, even if they weren't looking for it, if it's if it touches here, then we move right. But I'm that guy. Like I read something one time that was like, are there any men who tell their friends when they wrong? You know what I'm saying? Or when, they should treat their woman. Yes, I'm one of those guys. I've told my guy straight up, bro, like, you're a grown ass man. I can't tell you what to do, but bro, don't do it in her face, bro. She do, she do you right, bro. Like, at least don't put it in her face. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. But it's like, if you have, I ain't even gonna say if you have, women, most women be so fucking scarred. I apologize, but I gotta speak the truth. Most women be so fucking scarred from life and previous relationships and shit like that, dad issues, and which is a lot of us that done been through that too. I don't really know about y'all when it comes to the dad shit, but different story for a different time. But it's like they take that and it makes them say, I'm a ride for my bitch regardless if she right or wrong. So even if you know for a fact that this man love the shit out this woman, you gonna ride for your bitch even if she wrong. Just because y'all went to the club the other night, bro, and that man popped a few more bottles than her man popped when he in there, or because he wear a little more jewelry, or because his clothes cost a little more. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You seen him on Instagram with a couple more trips, just not knowing that this man probably posts the highlights of his life, in which that's pretty much what Instagram is for the most part, just the highlights of people's lives. For sure. But that's it. I just wanted to throw that in there. For sure.
No, it's funny you brought that up because we just had a conversation and it was about accountability. And basically what you're talking about is accountability is like, men holding their friends accountable and women as well holding their homegirls accountable.
For sure.
Sisterhood be so strong. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell their homegirl when she's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But then, let the homegirl that they ride for put all her business out on Facebook, and then now y'all not friends no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the little shit like that is what be killing me, because I'm not gonna say guys don't do it. It's some sassy ass niggas out here that'll do that, but however, you really don't hear about niggas doing shit like that. That's a female thing to do.
And I will never. One has nothing to do with the other. I don't think what I'm finna say. Oh no, this is comfort zone type shit. It inclines. I'm never gonna be the man to tell my guy, bro, leave her. Because I don't know the fulfillment, brother, that woman bring to you. That woman is doing things for you, brother, that I don't condone to. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you to leave that woman. All I can tell you is, bro, I wouldn't. That's just not something that I would go for, bro. You bro, you should think about your decision, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you love her, bro, follow her. He never does. He never does. But at the same time, as a friend, and as a man, I'm always going to be the man, bro, to just give you what I feel. Boosie had a line one time. Boosie say shit. If that's your girl, love your girl. Fuck what your nigga say.
Right.
But he's supposed to speak his mind if he feel that way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't. How the hell is you gonna tell that man what to do in a personal relationship with his woman?
Right.
You can't say that, bro. All you can do is enlighten that man. It all comes back to enlightenment, bro. Yeah. All we can do is enlighten our people, whether they take it or not.
Yeah.
We can't control that.
Right. Like I said on the last pod, man, you can lead a horse to water, but you
can't make him drink.
Like I can give you the jewels all day, but whether you take them to the pawn shop or not, to cash them in, I can't help you with that.
Come on.
That's
See, I need King being here, hitting that button.
All right, so King.
Shout out to my boy, man. My boy being here smacking that button.
Wake that up.
Before we move to the next topic, I just want to say, I feel like a lot of people, the reason they're so comfortable with dysfunction is they don't even know what a healthy relationship looks like, or never even been in one.
I would counter that. It's not that they don't know what it looks like.
I think that's part of it.
They don't know what it feels.
I think it's more. I think it's more of a feeling. I speak. Go ahead, because I can tell you got it on you.
Because we can look at social media got a lot of bad shit on it. A lot of breakups, a lot of fucking around, whatever. Mm-hmm. But there are some positive people that have positive, good relationships. That are noteworthy. In social media or celebrities or whatever. You have those, but knowing what it looks like and then knowing what it feels like are two different things. Right. Because if you never felt that, then you don't know. You don't know that the dysfunction that you're living in is not what it's supposed to be.
Or they think what they see is just fantasy and not really real. Like I always remember that Kevin Hart stand up, and it was like, that's what couples do. They argue, but you see his marriage ain't last, right? You know what I mean? Because on some real, like, yes, couples do argue, but that's not what it is all the time.
That's not what it's about.
It wasn't until I met a woman who communicates effectively. I also thought the same thing, because in every relationship, all it was a bunch of arguing. But then I met a woman who knew how to communicate effectively, and there was no arguing.
I've never had that. Bro, and I've only been in one committed relationship, literally one committed relationship. Wow. And that was when I had because I don't count like school and all of that. If we count school, it was probably like one, maybe two, but like that ain't, that's what it is. Grown, out of school, graduated, whatever. Yeah. One. And I really don't count that, because we still moving around with adolescent minds. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So I've never even really been in a committed relationship, bro. And mainly it always comes back to communication. Like it's no reason why two people, and it's a relationship, and people get the word relationship misconstrued.
Yeah.
We have a relationship.
Right, yeah.
Don't have to be intimate.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's effective communication, man. Like you just don't get a lot of that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. That's the I'm gonna say the end be all. I ain't even gonna say the all. I'm gonna say that's the end be all to most relationships, man. It's communication.
Yeah. And I want to say too, like I feel like the other thing is that, you know, a lot of people are so wounded, so jaded.
Yes, sir.
That like that stuff you talking about where it's like they're bringing up issues like when there isn't, is because it happened to them and now they're trying to get ahead of it. You get what I'm saying? They had a dude with an earring and left it out, and she called him and her heart was broken. So now she's always looking for that thing before it can happen so she can stop that pain before it happens.
Right.
And so now you over here paying for the last dude's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because she hasn't healed from the last relationship.
I was having that conversation right before I walked in. I was literally talking about that before I walked in. And it's wild because that's the absolute truth. It's like people recreate situations. I'm gonna say women. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
A woman will recreate a situation so that she can do to you what she should have done to the guy that was really wronging her. You feel what I'm saying? I finally found someone who's vulnerable enough for me to do him. I actually had a woman say some shit to me. She said, I'm used to dealing with niggas that I gotta fight. And you wanna, I cannot make this shit up. I'm used to dealing with niggas I gotta fight, and you wanna complain. Yes, beloved, because I'm not here to do things to make you wanna fight. You feel what I'm saying? So when you get to doing shit to provoke me, I'm gonna complain because I'd rather be the complainer than the motherfucker that's doing 72 hours for domestic violence. I don't have time, man. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like they're used to that, bro. So they create it and they want to do it to you before you can do it to them. But it also makes them feel fulfilled because they got out the shit that they couldn't get out on this dude that would have really did her nasty if she'd have tried to get it out on him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So shit is weird out here, man. We live in a wild world, man.
Bro, believe it or not, bro, like especially like you know, I'm probably like more, I'm not the thug type of dude, bro, but I dated this one hood chick, bro. And she wanted, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but she wanted me to put like my hands on her.
Oh, I know it went. She wanted to break that barrier. She wanted to see you.
Because you're right. She wanted me to check her, put her in a place. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to put my hands. She came really goddamn close sometimes. But I'm like, bro, I'm not about to do this, bro. Like, I'm not about to put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's crazy that you feel like you need me to do that so you can stay in line. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just can't have a conversation and you calm down. Nah, you got to push me to the point to try to see if I'm a real man or not. Nah, let me. And she pump her chest out like, yeah, what you gonna do, nigga?
But
like,
then once
you take your 110-pound ass over there and sit down.
But then once you do it, Naeem, you turn into every other dude she ever dealt with. Now she changed your character. Right. Now everybody that's in her life, whether you've met them or not, she's gonna put the character of these guys on you because she broke your shit enough for you to behave in a belligerent manner.
And you know what else? Now she feels vindicated because now you're the bad guy and she's not it. You get what I'm saying? Right. So she can say, oh, it's him. He put his hands on me. He did it. You get what I'm saying? Shit, like a lot of those, like those ratchet hood, you know who I'm talking about. You know the type,
you know who I'm talking about.
Right? You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be with a good guy, because that's going to put the onus on them to perform properly. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody wants to look in the mirror.
Right.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to throw that in there right quick. Nobody wants to look in the mirror.
Oh, that's a fact. Damn, that was a good topic.
Yeah. The sad part is that's a lot of women love language, especially
domestic violence.
Domestic violence. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? It's crazy. For that to be somebody's love language, that's fucking crazy.
That's fucked.
What's your love language, shorty? Blackened eyes.
Yo,
like, what?
I had a girl. Yo, shit. I actually had one tell me. She's like, we used to fight. We used to pull hair. I'm like, yo, that's toxic as shit. She like, no, it's not. I never had a man call me toxic. She said, that's a love language. I said, no, the fuck is not. What are you talking about?
That shit is sad.
I'm like, no. I'm like, if you're with a man today, yesterday, last year, I don't give a damn if it was 5-10 years ago. If you was ever in your life with a man and this is what y'all did on a consistent basis, that shit is not a love language. You both need therapy together. If y'all want that shit, I don't even want to say if y'all want that shit to work, if y'all want that shit to last. If y'all even want to be fucking sensible individuals, go to therapy, man. It's not okay to get, it's not okay. It's not okay. And I'm very worried, but I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna stop this shit by saying it is not okay. Seek therapy. That shit helps. It does. That shit helps.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy.
No, she said that shit to me, but she like, that's a love language.
That's
No,
nuts,
what? The fuck are you talking about right now, bro? You bugging.
All right, so last topic for the night, fellas. Good vibe, man. Shit, fun. All right, all right, so let me see how I'm gonna intro this, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times when I come across women that, oh well, you got your own shit, you dress nice, you got mad bitches, don't you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm in the business of being fulfilled in life. That's where I am. I'm in the business of being fulfilled in life. When I was young and running the streets and early 20s and just wilding out, college years, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That was probably the most depressing time of my life. I had fun, don't get me wrong. I was depressed, but I had fun. But I was empty every time I came back to my house because I didn't have anybody to be there with me. So, you can, like, as a man, you can have 10 of the baddest drunks, you know what I'm saying, that you fucking with on a regular basis. But if you don't have that solid at home to come home to, or, somebody that brings you peace when you're around them, consistently, that it's not a transactional relationship to where, and I'm not just talking about finances, I'm talking about, you pouring into them and they not pouring back into you. If you don't have that, you're gonna be empty inside. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is that, it's not, for one thing, it's not cute to say, a dude has like mad women. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, come on, fam. Like, especially if he try and get to know you, you know what I'm saying? If he's putting the effort towards you, that shit ain't cute, man. You got mad bitches and this is like, yo, like, no, I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even if I did, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting time into you. So you obviously feel something, you know what I'm saying, for me, or fulfill some kind of need that I have, or fulfill my life in general. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick around and, you know what I'm saying, like the fuck, like them other hoes is shot. You know what I'm saying? They cut off. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on the men that a woman has, though.
You said what now?
Speak on the men that a woman has. Like, if you ever speak, you ain't even have to flip it. But if you ever speak on the men that a woman has, she's gonna shame the shit out of you, like you worried about niggas. So it's like it's a double standard right there.
Oh, so it's God. So with that being said, should we push marriage more in our community?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why the hell not?
Absolutely. Man, look.
Healthy marriage.
Yeah. You know what? And I'll say this, Quan, because that ass, the reason why we in the Black community don't have the or let me say this, we lost the foundation of marriage is because of welfare and fucking Section 8. I'm telling you, because you could not. First of all, Black people weren't making.
I never thought about that.
At that particular time, when we weren't making money to sustain and live a fucking normal life. You know what I'm saying? We had to do things like go on Section 8 or be on some kind of welfare. But if you are a family, you weren't getting it. They disqualified you on the spot. You got 2 adults and kids in the house. Oh no, y'all good. Y'all good. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a woman and kids, oh, she got it automatically. It still goes like that now. If you're a woman, you get it automatically. But it's stipulations that come with that. So as soon as you move a nigga in that house,
it's over.
It's over for
bro.
you.
I'm a product of that. On some solid shit, bro. I'm a product of that. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump into being a product in a second. But as far as the marriage go, I'm gonna start with marriage. I've never seen a happy marriage. I've seen married people. I've never seen a happy marriage. I've seen an extended marriage. I've seen marriage last. I know marriages that have lasted from the time I was a child to now. And I know for a fact that it ain't no divorce coming. But these people ain't happy. I ain't never seen that before. Now, as far as the Section 8 thing, bro, I'm a product of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my mom, you know what I'm saying, went through that whole Section 8 aspect of shit because, you know what I'm saying, Pops live how Pops live. I'm gonna put shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know, do all the extra shit. But, you know, Pops live how Pops live. But they, you know what I'm saying, they attempted, you know what I'm saying, to reunite and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying, that reunity, I know that shit probably ain't a word, 'cause that shit don't even sound right. That reunity, we know what the fuck I'm trying to say, so it's cool. But that whole thing right there turned into, you know what I'm saying, everything completely coming to a banish. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like everything came to, you know what I'm saying, a halt just due to him being present. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And people didn't realize this shit. Like, basically they look at shit like, if you're coming to us and we're assisting you, then he has no business, period. Right. He needs to get the fuck on. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like another dude being in a crib with a pistol saying, I'm gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna take everything away, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? If you have this man around, you feel what I'm saying? So to say the least, I'm gonna say this right here and then I'm gonna conclude, you know what I'm saying, the personal aspect of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Shit hit the fan, them people found out, you know what I'm saying? Pops was still present. Back to regular living. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And regular living being, I don't know nothing about the expenses, but you know, you able to, you know, sometimes you can get houses and shit on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people will change your life if you abide by the rules. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta abide by the rules, you know? I'm a product of that, bro. So it's crazy you even mentioned that shit right there, though, bro, because that shit is real.
Yeah, D says, yeah, you can still feel empty because none of them feel the void you need, but a little conversation and the box.
That's what we was talking about. Yeah. Thank D.
Quan says, music too, because it's spirits and music. We at war on a spiritual level. All right.
That's factual, man. That's really factual.
I'm gonna wait on y'all. I'm gonna jump in.
But yeah, let me just touch on like the marriage topic real quick, man, because like I know like marriage gets a bad rap. I think divorce rate is up to like 50% in America right now. It's like freaking ridiculous. What? Yeah, no, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty high. But I think part of that is that people don't understand that, you know, marriage is duty and it's not always roses and sunshine. I'm telling you. But I think we should, regardless, still push marriage. And I think the problem is we're not raising our sons and daughters to be husbands and wives anymore. And you have to understand from a societal standpoint, marriage, it helps the entire community. Because you got to think about it like this, bro. Y'all niggas still gonna be fucking, which means there's still gonna be babies being born, which means single mothers and single parent households. Mm-hmm. And we've seen the statistics when it comes to children who are raised in a single parent home versus a 2-parent household. And so a marriage is kind of that foundation that helps keep the family together. And, you know, with a family, you have another family, which starts a community, and those communities starts a town and a city and so forth, bro. So it all starts with family, bro. And so, like, we can't, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, Dominic Toretto.
And a lot of people marry during the honeymoon stage too, man. People don't understand that if we're talking marriage, like people consider dating. I hate this shit, and we're so off topic. But
no, we're good, bro.
We good? Yeah. Okay. Like people consider dating, man. People really consider dating
you're doing this, you're doing that. People really feel like they can date 6, 7 people at a time. No, if you're meeting people, that's one thing. I feel like once you're dating, you're really giving that person your time to see if that person is capable of going into a relationship. And then if that relationship doesn't last, then you go back to the drawing board, which means that you don't go back to dating, you go back to the drawing board, which is getting to know people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people marry during the honeymoon stage. Oh, I like you. We just started dating. Now we're going together based off of just bullshit. And then now we married because I liked you so much. It's still a honeymoon stage. You ain't never seen this person broke. You ain't never seen this person sad. You ain't never seen this person when they toe hurt. Motherfucker might, some of us get sick. Cause I'm definitely one of them men. I get sick. Shit, I damn near want my mama. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I want my woman to shit. Hey, look, listen, I'm gonna keep it hot with you. Like, so it's like you gotta get to know your partner, man. There's stages to this shit, man, before you get to talking marriage. But that dating thing, that's wild, man. I've been having that conversation with women a lot lately because a lot of women feel like, girl, date all of them until you figure out which one. But if you're dating, you're fucking. Yeah. So you getting ready to fuck. And then with dating, outside of the belligerence, with dating comes, you want that person's one-on-one attention. Every woman that you're dealing with, they're gonna want your undivided attention, brother. Period. So I'm talking, and I had this conversation with women, bro. I'm talking, them put all their backs against the wall type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, y'all want undivided attention. But if y'all are dating 7 men, if you dating 7 men, sis, you dating 7 men, and you want this man's undivided attention in order to know whether he's, you know what I'm saying, like worthy of being your man, you got to realize that at some point that this man that you asking 100% from, he's going to feel neglected at some point because you got 7 men. I ask these women, I say, yo, so when do you want, I'm like, you want undivided attention, correct? They're like, yeah. I'm like, so when do these men get your undivided attention? Oh, when I'm there. Okay. So do you realize that every time you're giving one man your undivided attention, that you're neglecting 6? But they're all supposed to be prospects on being your man?
Sure.
Come on now. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And couldn't nobody answer that question. They probably didn't take, and they were co-workers too, so they probably was a little, I got the cold shoulder, got probably about an hour or 2. Some of them might have gave it a cold shoulder for a shift. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you know what I'm saying, the thought process don't line up, people be upset. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you didn't disrespect nobody, it'll all come back. But that's a solid thing, like you can't expect something from a person that you're not giving. And on top of that, dating, and I guess we can call it seeing. No, because seeing somebody, that's dating. So it's like, it's either it's getting to know people. That's what I call it. Yeah. You get to know somebody, then you're dating. Yeah, right. Once you date somebody, it's one-on-one. After dating comes commitment. Right, after commitment comes marriage. I feel like shit will be way happier.
No.
It sounds simple, man, but a lot of people can't follow.
It's very complex, bro. No pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. Like, especially, man, when you're dividing your attention between multiple people, bro. Like, it's hard to be happy with just that one person at that time. Because
now I'm gonna come back to that. But go ahead.
Yeah, but because and the reason for that is that there's always going to be that one person who has something that the other person doesn't. You get what I'm saying?
That came up in the conversation.
Yep. And so so you're always going to be like, dang, yo, I really like her, but this girl over here, she got this. But yeah, she got this, but she ain't got what the other girl got. So it's like you constantly going back and forth, from one joint to another joint. So it's like it makes it hard to kind of like really settle down on one. And on top of that, if you're dating someone and they're giving you 100%, but you messing with multiple people, then you're not giving 100% to that person. So, and we got a comment too. More understanding in marriage hit different when you have a daughter. I'm speaking from experience being 8 years married. Okay, 8 years, boy.
Congratulations, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I've obviously never been married, but I've been close enough. I've been close enough. But you know, yeah, man, that shit is work, man. That shit is work. It's not. Back to the point you were talking about earlier, man. When you said duty, man, that shit is fucking work, dog. I feel like maybe people don't understand the work that needs to be put into it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we live in a microwave era to where everybody wants things instantly. They want to meet a person, like the person, love the person to love them, and then, you know, move forward from there.
Right. Yeah. And bruh, you know, not to quote Kanye, man, but Kanye once said it, bro. One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like that's real, bro. I feel like that's real, man, because you can be out here, you know, dating all these women, but like at the end of the day, man, it'd be crazy when you really going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
And you just really need someone to talk to. Or if you get sick, you know what I'm saying, and all those little jump offs who are just there for a good time ain't around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey man, when he said that comment though, because when I get sick, man, I'll be like, Mama.
Nah, hey, I promise, bro.
Yo,
I be out of it. Let me keep it G.
I'll be done.
For starters, congratulations, my man with the 8 years. 8 years with a woman, bro. Like I commend that so much because compatibility is a motherfucker.
yeah.
Compatibility is a motherfucker. My interpretation, 10 women and still being empty, bro, you can go 3 years, 4 years, and you can have 10 women each year. That's 30 to 40 women, bro, and still be empty. Because it's a void, man. Like it's a void. Like everyone has a void. Like everybody go through different shit. Like But as a man like we validated on our means to provide. We validated on our strength. We validated on not crying. A man ain't supposed to cry. Who Am I is one of my favorite Diplomat records. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just like, yo, like we supposed to hold so much shit, and you're more prone to bump into a woman that's wired to feel like you're supposed to hold that shit versus a woman that's saying, well, baby, it's okay. It's okay. Sure. Like, yo, just those 2 words, like, it's okay. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just to even feel like it's really all right. Like, even if it's just for the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can cry on her shoulder type shit. Got a lot of bitch ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You've been fighting these tears for the last hour in this conversation. You drop one, you try to turn your head. Man, you crying and shit. I give a fuck about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, and to get to what you were saying, Naeem, bro, like a lot of people feel like you have a woman for this, a man for this, a woman for this, a man for this, a woman for this, a man for this. You know what I'm saying? That's me kicking it from, you know what I'm saying, from a genderized standpoint. But it's like, yo, what is that? At the end of the day, like, what is that? At the end of the day, that's not building. And I've never thought about this shit before, Naeem, bro. I promise I ain't never thought about this shit before like this. But bro, that's not building. What you're doing, you're not building, you're not creating. Bro, like you're nigger rigging. You nigger rigging your life, bro.
You hit on the point, bro.
That's all the fuck you doing, bro. You nigger rigging, bro.
Right.
You making a fucking mess. That's all you doing, bro. You got a person. When if you building, bro, that's just like saying, okay, this is my woman right here. But just because we have an argument right here, I'm gonna find somebody to do her job right here.
this my little junk right here that I done replaced my woman for in this area, but I'm gonna find somebody. Now, you're not only nigga rigging, bro, but you got to deal with all these different personalities.
I'm trying to, before you go.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to be like Steve Harvey. That's mine right there.
Yeah.
I'll kill anybody in here.
I like how Steve do that. I apologize, Naeem. I like how, and I never heard that before because honestly, bro, I shut out on Steve because I feel like Steve gave up.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? I never read the book. I never watched the movie. You feel what I'm saying? I just personally feel like, yo, some shit like that is contradicting, bro. Like, I feel like some shit like that goes against the Bible, honestly. You feel what I'm saying? I understand what he was attempting to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm religious. I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual. I'm not religious is what I meant to say.
Okay,
I'm a spiritual man. Yeah, I know you. You're like, huh? Yeah, I'm a spiritual man. I'm not religious. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim no religion, but it's on some shit like, yo, you'll hear a woman say quick, well, my granddaddy did this. My granddaddy did that. My granddaddy took his check. Well, what did your grandmother do? I'm pretty sure that grandma knew, you know what I'm saying? Like her role, bro, like gender roles, I believe in. But at the same time, I don't believe in them to the extent to where it disrespects us as individuals. I feel like men can cook, men clean, because I do everything. I cook, clean. I do all this shit. So at the end of the day, if I'm in the crib by myself, I'm good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like if we're talking like compatibility, you know what I'm saying? It's like your grandfather probably behaved in that manner because your grandmother had a well-defined definition of, and that was a terrible sentence. But like I'm wordy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But of femininity, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers want to be feminists. I don't want to call y'all motherfuckers. But a lot of women want to be feminists. I got to correct myself, bro. I got to. I just get to loosely talking, and I'm drinking accountability. I have to. I don't want to. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want to call y'all motherfuckers because, you know what I'm saying, we all deserve respect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, a lot of women, man, like, they want to play feminist cards, but they don't really understand the feminist card. Like, the same way you expect a man to be a man expects a woman to be a woman. There we go.
Understood. Well, I just want to touch on one thing you said, bro, which I thought was a key word, bro, where it's like you're not building and you're not creating, bro. I think a lot of people go into relationships thinking everything is just going to be perfect, like straight out the gate. You're just going to meet the perfect person. That's never going to happen. Never. What you're going to do, what you have to do, what you should be doing is meeting someone with the similar values and morals and good character, and build from there. Someone who's willing to learn and work with you, understand you. And so from there, they can learn. They can become that perfect person for you by learning how you want to be loved and how empathy. You want to be treated.
I had to throw it in there because I want you to keep going. I just wanted to get empathy out because like a lot of people really don't have that understanding of empathy. I just wanted to throw that in there.
That's the only way you can really learn to love somebody is by having empathy. Is by putting yourself in their shoes and say, you know what?
Yes, sir.
They probably feel like this when I do this, and that's why they're upset. So let me not do that no more. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because what you're gonna do if you don't build with somebody, then you're gonna just leave, go with someone else, and you got to start the process all over again. And now you got to learn them. They have to learn you. You have to learn because they're not gonna know everything to tell you as far as what pisses them off and what makes them happy. You have to learn that, you know what I'm saying, gradually over time. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like the word build is so essential to when it comes to just having that one person, you know, for the rest of your life. Because when you build something, now a new person can't break that because you've built a skyscraper. You get what I'm saying? Any person who comes to you, bro, it's just a hut, bro. Like what we built over here is unbreakable. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's the key there. And so that's when like no woman will or no man or woman will be able to come in between that, because what y'all built is so strong, and you'll try to start something with somebody else and realize how much they don't know about you and how much they don't know how to love you like this person has learned to love you and care for you and all of that.
Yeah, man, you just touched me, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You just touched me, man.
This has been a good fucking time.
We went kind of deep right there.
Yeah. All right, this deep pod was brought to you by the agents of chaos and nefarious intent from the Drinks and Discussion podcast, man. Make sure you follow the podcast at Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. D&D Pod on Instagram. Follow me, KvngBak, KvngBak, on all social media platforms. Follow my man Primetime Naeem at Primetime_Naeem on Instagram. Also, Agree the Number 2 Disagree on Facebook and YouTube. Check out his podcast. He definitely has good content on there. You can also follow my man Complex at.
Just do Complex. I'm gonna come on back. I'm gonna come on back. I feel like it's just calling me back. I don't want to say the world because I ain't reached the world yet. But I feel like it's a reason. So Complex_Visions on Instagram.
Complex.
Follow me there.
Visions. All right.
For sure, man. All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all input, man. Appreciate y'all watching, viewership.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all
Thank you.
listenership. We out of here. Peace.